Welcome to the Eastern Conference Finals, which begins in Miami. The Miami Heat showed they can take a punch in beating the Pacers in 6 games, coming back to win 3 straight. Who will turn in the next great performance? Will it be LeBron James? He has certainly had his share already in this postseason. It's the 3rd straight year Boston and Miami have met in the postseason. Last year's 2nd round as James to the basket. The Heat won in 5 games last year. The Celtics won in 5 games the year before. That was in the 1st round. Wade gets behind the defense. For both of these teams, whose bench play has been
by far their best post defender.
Curia plays less than 5 minutes. Wade sneaks in again. Especially back in 2008 when James played with the Cleveland Cavaliers. They had that great Game 7 duel. Bad pass from Rondo. And James with one of the easiest shots he's had all season.
17 or 18 feet. Garnett is one of the best.
Oh, Chalmers this time. The one to throw it to James. You were saying?
I'm stunned.
James is getting big minutes with all the injuries they've had in their front court during the course of the year. James, tough catch. Backs it in. That wasn't a great pass. Shot clock at 7. Pierce has the strength to deal with LeBron James. Not many players can say that. And not many players can do that. Petrus on James. Petrus is a good defender. James drives, left-handed, puts it in. Pretty shot from LeBron James. What a first quarter he's had. Maybe so. Wade gets inside, surrounded by Celtics. Somehow it gets out to James. Miller for 3. Mike Miller with a couple of 3-pointers.
I love what the Celtics are doing, setting 2 picks for him. So when you try to go under, as James hits the jump hook.
Then you look at his numbers in those last 3 games at both ends of the floor, guarding 5 different positions, being a scorer, being a facilitator, having to carry the rebounding load off him. Would you say Pierce is one of them?
I think Pierce's defense has held up very well on the post-ups.
They've actually developed a little bit of a friendship over the last couple of years, learning how to play with star players. James nails the jumper. Pierce, difficult shot. Rondo tried to tip it. Wade comes up with it, fires a baseball pass to James. What a pass and an easy layup.
And Mike, it goes back to the question you just asked earlier in the first half.
Jones inside to Wade. Wade starting to find some room to operate. Tries again, flips it inside to James for the easy 2. Pretty pass. Good ball denial from LeBron James. Pierce couldn't get it. Rondo fakes. Rondo drives. Oh, there's the fake. Flips it up, blocked by James. And a 24-second violation.
And rightfully so. Matt, if I was Magic Johnson back in the studio.
Here, while James back at the free throw line. And it's back up to 10. Some kind of run right now. Pierce to the basket. Blocked by James. Pierce thought he got fouled. James flips it up and in. 13-point lead.
And give James credit. He has really developed that little floater.
By the way, it looked like Wade hurt that right knee there. It was the left one that he recently had drained. James drives down to the basket, puts it in. Under 5 to play. James drives on Garnett. Pull-up shot. Banks it in. 31 points for LeBron James.
And on the last possession, Mike, again, well-defended initial shot by Boston.
Miami takes game 1 of the Eastern Conference Finals. 32 points.
They do all the small things. You know, they defend for us, they rebound, they communicate defensively, and they make gaps for us offensively to be able to attack. So, you know, we get a lot of the press, we get a lot of the headlines, but our teammates, they do everything to help us win ball games.
Welcome to Miami, where the Heat has certainly been on inside the American Airlines Arena. It's game 2 of the Eastern Conference Finals. So far, he is on one of the all-time playoff runs, Jeff.
The word for it is spectacular. Yeah, they have such limited depth as Turiaf brought Garnett on the drive.
James throws it down. Says he took a lot of charges. He should have taken Kobe Bryant's stance. I'm not going to take charges. James misses the jam. Wide open, nobody near him. Played his college ball at Wisconsin, but he's bounced all over.
Not fouled yet. Boston with 5. And Rondo's going to have to take and make those gifts.
Led them in games in scoring, rebounding, and assists in all 3 categories, all by himself 23 times. At least here in the first half, Rondo is having one of those special games. James inside, quick release. There are some nights where he is just so special. And this first half, one of them. James jump shot, that's good. Garnett left open again. Not that time. Bass trying to fight for it. Battier did a good job. James kicks it out. Chalmers for 3. It's good. Here's his second foul. I don't know if he's being smart there. He really took a chance. James picked up by Garnett. Backdoored away. Oh, he puts it in. What a play from Dwayne Wade. James spots up for 3. That's good. The three-pointers really been critical for Miami. They're 7 of 15. James will try another 3. Same spot, same result. And Celtics overall +9 in the rebounding department after they got crunched in game 1. Miami had a 15 rebound edge. Wade inside, gets it again. 1:30 Eastern time on ESPN. James goes 1 for 2.
Due credit for being able to stay out of foul trouble.
Quick pass to Wade on the break and lays it in. And you see the difference again, first half, the way they were playing off Rondo. And he had all that room to operate and see. Now it starts at 9 Eastern tip-off. Their coverage begins at 8 Eastern. Friday will be in Boston for game 3 of this series. A little bit under the radar because it's the San Antonio Spurs. Pierce blocked by James. Ahead to Wade. Wade puts it up and a foul. Inside, James won't go. The follow is good.
Got to stay the course for 48 minutes.
And just trickles in. But they bounced back and beat the Hawks in 6 games. Philadelphia took them to 7. And after every loss again, it started talking about how old they look. And you really should be embarrassed now.
Why do they keep putting me above Magic?
Magic and the Countdown crew. Stanley Cup Finals.
Mikal Petras right there to take that foul. To me, it's just a bad play.
By the way, that free throw from LeBron James' 19th attempt. That's the most by anybody in these 2012 playoffs. Kobe Bryant had taken 18. James puts it up. Won't go. Garnett the rebound at the buzzer. And we go to overtime in game 2. Garnett slaps his hands, upset with himself. That was an easy one. Wade the drive to the basket. And a foul. Wade telling Haslam to get out of the way. He's double team, finds Haslam. Haslam looking for an opening. Can't get it to go. James tips it in with the left hand. We're tied again. He's got 32. Rondo slow to get up. He thought he got hit. Wade to James to Haslam. Throws it down. Heat by 2. 10 assists, 8 rebounds. As James hits that one.
Can they regenerate that enthusiasm and energy going into game 3?
Ray Allen catches, fires, and that'll do it. The Heat survive in a thriller and take a 2-0 lead in the Eastern Conference Finals. LeBron James with 34 points. Welcome to Boston. We're at the TD Garden. The crowd is certainly fired up for game 3 of the Eastern Conference Finals. LeBron James and the Heat impressive in their 2 wins.
But he should be a much more confident perimeter shooter than he is. I think his teammates have more confidence in that shot than he does sometimes.
James, oh, nice pass to Turiaf. Here's James quickly down the other end, and James banks it in with a foul. And it's obvious Miami in their head to start the game is even on makes push the ball. Listen, he's capable of scoring. As Chalmers dribbles it around, back out Battier. James fakes. Chalmers, good open look. Mario Chalmers. James inside the arc, and that's a two-pointer for LeBron James. James pulls up another two-pointer. When he has his jump shot going, he is absolutely unstoppable. And Miami with their first lead. Another missed free throw. The Heat 1 for 5 from the line to start. Wade. Pass inside, gets it to James. Good aggressive defense, but James patiently waits and gets the layup. Remember all the Deshaun Stevenson, LeBron James? Back and forth. James drives in, gets fouled, and puts it in. He has come out with a vengeance, and he has 11 points already in just 8 minutes.
Good call, bad call. Get on to the next play.
Pierce and James have both come out strong. James tries another three. That's good. LeBron James, 14 points in 9 minutes. He's 6 of 8 from the field, and the Heat go up by 4. Of course, every Celtic fan in the world does that as well. James, pull-up jumper, puts it in. He is red hot. What a start for James. And the Heat go up by 6. And it only played 48 minutes so far in the playoffs before tonight's game 3. James posting up Pierce. I mean, that's just impossible to stop.
Let's go.
James out to Battier. Battier drives inside. Nice pass from Battier. And LeBron James with 20 first-half points.
To play very well offensively, but they have just been struggling. Even that shot right there.
Well, his crowd from about a half hour before tip is so fired up. James draws the foul, puts it in and one. Second time he's done that same move. This time he got hit as well. Marquise Daniels coming out of nowhere off the bench with 9 points and 4 rebounds. James drills it.
To get Ray Allen an easy opportunity in the low post against Chalmers.
It outscored them 18-10 here in this third period. And James hits yet another. James fakes the three. Drives the floater. Oh, he just hit some tough shots here in the third. Rondo starting to score a little bit here in this third period. 7 of his 13 points. James trying to answer, gets it into Wade.
When you should be helping.
Can't imagine this lineup was on the court very often during the season at all. These 5 particular players. Nice pass. Chalmers to James. They asked him about his performance. He said it's kind of irrelevant. We lost the game, and you know, players might say that. He really felt that. He just wants to win. Chalmers, nice pass from LeBron James.
You have to take great pride in being able to put together a game like he did in game 2.
Well, I'm sure he's proud of it, and we'll look back at it someday, but he was legitimately disappointed as James drives in. James now with 34. Boston Celtics take game 3 here on their home floor. Welcome to Boston and a packed and raucous TD Garden. It's game 4 of the Eastern Conference Final. And as you look at the starting lineups, a change for Eric Spoelstra. Joel Anthony will start for the first time. Unbelievable in his postseason. Pierce trying to throw it outside, got deflected. Mike Miller's come on early for Miami. Garnett getting his usual break. James down the lane. And you see a difference with Garnett already out.
2 things. Again, they were not matched up in transition.
Break from his normal minutes rotation is James down low. Quick layup. That's 9 straight points by Miami. With Dallas with it. Oh, alley-oop to James. Perfect pass from Chalmers. And the lead cut to 6. Playoff free throw percentage. He hasn't shot as many as some of the greats, obviously. But he's clutch at the line in the postseason. James, quick shot.
In many different ways.
James to Haslam. Haslam back inside. Nice pass from Udonis Haslam in game 3. Meanwhile, Rajon Rondo start. James double team, flips it up and in. Once again, James himself right now. Chalmers blocked by Petrus. Haslam out to Battier. James down the lane, hit by Bass. Shot good and one. He took a hard shot and still able to knock it in, and a chance for a three-point play. Rondo to the basket. Layup won't go. Garnett fighting for it. Haslam comes out of it. Here's James. Nice crossover and the foul. Pretty play from James. Able to sneak past Pierce and a chance for a three-point play.
Huge plays.
And a big comeback in Indiana. Did it in New York in the opening round. And did it against the Celtics. You'd think, boy, the Celtics must be up huge. 14's a lot. Ray Allen blocked by James. Haslam picks it up. There's nothing dirty. It's just hard for him. There's some extra shoves.
And when you want something,
last 3 games, despite the ankle injury, he's really getting a much better feel. Knocking down jumpers. James to the basket. 22 for LeBron James.
And stay on the floor.
They just need him on the court. He's played more minutes than anyone in these playoffs. Miami has never led in this game. The largest lead for Boston, 18. Wade. Excellent help defense. Throws it away. Here's James. Ahead to Cole. Cole goes up. James banks it in. Tie game. The Heat have come back from 18 down to tie it up. A 13-1 run going back to the third quarter. $15 assists for Rondo. Crowd on its feet here in Boston. Wade to James. Open three. Puts it in. Ties the game with 37.5 seconds remaining.
And the Wade-James pick and roll, the slip, the miscommunication.
Petrus, dangerous pass. Rondo to the basket, and a whistle away from the ball. It's on Garnett. It's 5 seconds to play. James looks, James drives, kicks it out, deflected to Haslam. Haslam puts it up at the buzzer. Overtime here in game 4. 16 boards for Haslam to go along with 12 points. And an offensive foul on LeBron James. He's fouled out. Wade picked up by Daniels. Final seconds. Wade looks up. Head fake. Puts up a three for the win. No good. Celtics win it. And the conference final is tied at 2 games apiece. LeBron James fouling out for Miami so he could only watch in the final seconds. Paul Pierce fouling out for Boston. The Eastern Conference Finals are back in Miami. So far, 4 games, 4 home wins. 2 games have gone to overtime. American Airlines Arena as LeBron James and the Heat look to bounce back.
Good high-low pass against the front of Haslam started that sequence.
Chalmers to James, switches to the left hand, and then tips it in with the right hand.
Garnett gave it back to him, and that helped create the three-point shot.
Oh, and a pass and Wade with the finish. But it certainly hurt his effectiveness as James banks it in. It's been 23 days since he played a game, and he also missed the last 6 regular season games. You know what kind of rhythm's he in. Allen, backdoor, trying to get it to Steensma, and a turnover. Chalmers gets it ahead to James. James, nice hesitation. One with power, one with finesse, and it's a 7-point lead. Rondo still on the court with the 2 fouls. Pierce blocked by James as he rejects Pierce into the first row.
But that transition defense.
Talked all series long about ball movement, please. And these defenses can be so good. Hard enough against it without the ball movement. Or with it, I should say. James, oh, nice, pretty play again.
And Kevin Garnett's had 2 straight paint catches. Very good looks.
James this time banks in the jumper.
He didn't listen to me when I was an assistant coach. He's not going to listen to me as a broadcaster. I don't think I would either.
2-2 back with the Knicks. Back in the 90s as James hits another. 6 of 8 from the field. That one a 3-pointer, and he's got 14 points in 14 minutes. Wade posting up Rondo. James against Petrus. Pulls up. Another banker. Wade's made some shots that he makes it look easy, but they are difficult. And he's now 7 of 9 from the field. And also, they had a meeting early in the season as Garnett picks up his second foul, where turned to Rondo and said, "We'll go as far as you can take us." And Rondo was telling us earlier today, that's when he really hit him that,
you know, we got to continue to move the ball from one side to another and get some good looks. But when we get them looks, we got to knock them down as well.
Wade trying to find an opening. Inside, there he gets James in for the layup. Won't go. Rebound tipped by Pierce. James has it. And the foul.
The more active he is with random cuts against the zone like that one.
From the Heat fans here in Miami, as you would expect. James penetrates, kicks it out. James Jones wide open, hits a three. And James at the line, he's 4 of 6. That one perfect. And he's been erratic at the line in the postseason and in this series. 2 perfect free throws right there.
That ended up to be a dunk for Garnett, but off a duck-in.
Rondo 12 assists, James on the move. That's what you talked about, even against a zone. Get him on the move, and he's unstoppable like that on every single play on those drives to the basket. Wade to James, puts up a 3. Bang! Miami by 2. James has it. On the drive, James goes to the basket, lays it in. Quick play with 9.4 remaining. And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He's down to 5 seconds. Wade puts up a 3. Won't go. Rebound Garnett. Throws it ahead to Dooling. And the Boston Celtics win Game 5 and take a 3-2 lead. A stunning result here at the American Airlines Arena. Welcome to Boston and a sold-out TD Garden. It's Game 6 of the Eastern Conference Finals between the Celtics and the Miami Heat. 8 days ago, the Heat won an overtime game and went up 2-0 in the series. Wade double-teamed as he has seen all series long. Chalmers spots up, and that's a 3. The Heat's only shooting 29% from downtown. James blows past Pearson, throws it down, and the Heat quickly with a 4-point lead.
Good drive by James, a missed help right there by Brandon Bass, who's got to shrink the floor.
Paul Pierce all series long having to guard LeBron James. James with the jump shot is good. Wade trying to get free. Allen is on LeBron James, wants to post him up on the mismatch. Shot clock down to 3. Difficult shot from James, gets it to go. Trying to get it inside, deflected. Celtics sloppy, they've got 4 turnovers. James on the run, gets inside, count it, and 1. And they're the transition baskets that the Celtics have done such a good job all series as they score so often in transition. And Boston already with 4 turnovers. An impressive start for the Miami Heat. James for 3, puts it in. LeBron James from downtown. He's got 12 already, and the Heat have scored 10 in a row. Petrus on James. James spins, trying to draw some contact. Boy, what a great start for LeBron James. 6 of 7 from the field.
Let's pick up the fight. All right, let's go.
Pick up the fight. That's what Paul Pierce described this series, the good old-fashioned bar fight, as James hits it again.
And Mike, they went to the zone, and LeBron James did exactly what he should and shot right over the top of it.
Rondo, after hitting his first 4 shots, this is his next 2. I'm sure Doc Rivers doesn't want him to hesitate then. James, meanwhile, he is knocking down everything. He's 8 for 9 from the field, 18 points, whether it was Petrus in Game 5, Bass, Keon Dooling had a double-figure game. James tries again and puts it in again. 9 for 10 from the field. Defeated the Cavaliers on their way to the championship. James again. He right now is at a special zone here in the first half. Now Doc Rivers will have to take Pierce out. James hits the free throw. LeBron James has 24 points, but they were down 2-1 to Indiana. In big trouble, down by 11. LeBron James chanting defense. LeBron James hasn't seen that yet. Petrus, good defense there, though. Double team. Chalmers puts up a three and nails it.
And good movement off the ball.
Bosh down low against Ray Allen. Turns, little jump hook won't go. James comes flying in and throws it down. He's got 27 first half points. Celtics, meanwhile, 9 turnovers. Rondo's tried to make some extra special passes as James hits another 30-point first half.
We just got to be aggressive. All of us, including myself, got to continue to be aggressive in the second half.
Falling away, gets that to go off the glass. The largest lead of the night, Miami by 17. Rondo trying to poke it away, and James floats it up and in. 34 now for LeBron James. And he couldn't hold on. James down the other way, kicks it out. Chalmers right corner. That's a three. James jab steps on Petrus. Now the jump shot. That's been going in all night long. He's got 36 points, 15 of 20 from the field.
And go on the attack. Instead, give up 2 second shots, and it's down to 10.
Crowd back into it again.
And I'm not a fan of how they're playing right now offensively.
James for three. Does it again. 39 points. And Miami back up by 13. What a performance so far for LeBron James. 39 points in 34 minutes. James turnaround jumper, drills it. 41 points. And the lead back to 13.
Good simple play. Got the switch they wanted, the matchup they wanted.
His 11th rebound to go along with 41 points, and we've just begun the fourth quarter. Wade on the pull-up, kicks his legs and knocks it in. He's got 11. Right now they are passing the test with flying colors.
Well, little 2-2-1, back to their zone.
James again, 43 points. He is knocking down jump shot after jump shot.
And putting Chalmers on Ray Allen right from the start.
James drives. Inside to Wade. And this has been one impressive, dominant performance. James flips it up left-handed, banks it in. He's got 45. A 25-point lead. And he does not have to go the distance. As finally sits down, 45, 15, and 5. As the Heat force a game 7. The Eastern Conference Finals all tied at 3 games apiece. It's time to head back to Miami. Game 7, do or die.
I just wanted to try to lead my team the best way I could. Whatever I needed to do out on the floor, I tried to be there for them tonight. And, you know, I'm glad we was able to get this win and now, you know, force a game 7.
Key NBA Countdown will have it all covered at 7:30 Eastern. As the Miami Heat with a dominant blowout performance. Welcome to Miami and Game 7 of the Eastern Conference Finals. It's been a riveting series. Not always pretty, sometimes contentious. LeBron James with a just absolute spectacular performance in Game 6. LeBron James hearing MVP, which he was this season, as he hits that free throw. Game 6 is over. It's not going to help us in Game 7. He's had the right. Nice pass inside. And James with his first field goal. He had about 36 points at this point in Game 6.
So now Bass switches. They get James on the roll and get him to the free throw line.
It's Game 2 Thursday, also in Oklahoma City. And tip-off of the first quarter. And
Mike, it all started
Solid shot blocker. Weight disadvantage for Rajon Rondo. Bad pass. Stolen by Ray Allen, his third steal. Rondo sidestep, blocked by James. And he's down. Dueling on James. James drives, the floater inside. 10 points for LeBron James, 3-point game. Well, the referee's hearing it, by the way, on that topic.
But I'm going to say this just real quickly. If, as every star now does.
I'll let Greg know we're thinking about you and hoping to see you real soon.
And Mike, obviously the health issues.
Short. Rebound, Petrus goes over Chalmers to get it, stolen by James. Here comes James, lobs to Wade. Back to James. What a play from Wade to James. And the lead is cut to 5.
He keeps his body square and doesn't give him a direct line driving angle.
He's done a good job on him so far. Allen fumbled the pass. Now throws it away. Chalmers telling James to go. He does. Lays it in with the left hand. Has seen limited duty. Played important minutes in the first half. Here he is out there in the third as Garnett sitting. James drives on him. Hot step. Keeps his pivot foot off. Pretty play from LeBron James.
But when you're guarding this guy, it's very difficult.
And Bosch with a rebound. Bosch, 14 points, 5 boards. James on the drive to the rim. Foul, count it, and 1. Remember, he had 24 free throws in game 2. James the rebound. His 10th rebound to go with 20 points. Drives to the lane. LeBron James throws it down. Miami back up by 1.
The promise and the celebration.
James on the drive. Bosch hits a 3. Chris Bosch again. Over 5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. James looking. Drives. Bank shot. It's good. The Heat on a roll. They lead by 6. This time shuts him off. Shot clock down to 5. James fires a 3. Bang! LeBron James from well beyond the arc. And the Heat lead by 7. Coming off the magnificent Game 6 performance. Huge shots here again in Game 7. James to Bosch. Bosch flips it up and in. It's 1 of 2. The Miami Heat are going back to the NBA Finals.
A bit of redemption for you.
I just wanted to play well. You know, this whole season, you know, I got back to what I know I'm capable of doing, and that's having fun with this game, and you know, just believing in myself and my teammates. So I'm happy to be in a good place.
LeBron James with that unbelievable performance in Game 6. That was a shining moment in a postseason full of superlatives.